Kim thought of Carrie as being closer than a sister.
She was a lot of fun, she was witty, she had a real good sense of humor.
And she proved what a good friend she was when Kim's father died in an early age.
Carrie had given me a red rose with a card on it, and it said, "Kim, I will always be here for you. Love, Carrie." That just touched me in a way that...
In 1991, at the age of 30, Carrie was diagnosed with a rare combination of pancreatic and liver cancer. And 2.5 years later, the disease took her life. Besides her grief-stricken best friend, she left behind a husband and 2 children.
It just really made me stop and think, here are these 2 wonderful, beautiful children that she loved and adored so much, and now, you know, she's not there for them. And it was very hard for me as a mother to try to understand.
A month after Carrie's untimely death, Kim had a scare of her own.
And I noticed a small lump on my right breast about the size of a pea.
Hi, Kim. I'm Dr. Thomas.
Hi, doctor.
Nice to meet
Because
you.
breast cancer ran in her family, Kim immediately sought medical advice.
The doctor examined me, and she said, "Oh, yeah, I feel it, but..."
6 months later, the lump still had not gone away. And at her annual exam, she again voiced her concerns.
And how old are you right now?
I'm 34.
And he said, "Well, you're too young. Don't worry about this cyst. You know, you're too young to have a mammogram. Wait till you're 40. And I, of course, took his word.
In November of 1996, Kim realized that the lump had changed.
And I noticed the lump had gotten a lot larger. It was about the size of a $50. And
But Kim still did nothing because her physicians had reassured her she had nothing to worry about. And even her husband, Kevin, trusted the doctor's opinions.
I didn't encourage her, I should have, but because she had 2 doctors look at it already, you figure it's all right.
And then one night, Kim had an amazing experience that would change her life. Kevin was working late and Kim had drifted off to sleep alone. The next thing she knew, someone was trying to wake her up.
there was a tapping at my shoulder. And I remember I looked up and I tried to focus.
It was her lifelong friend, Carrie.
She had this aura about her. It was like lights were coming from behind her shoulders and her head, and her exact words were, "You've been messing around with this lump for too long now. Do you want to end up like me?
Your kids are the same age as my kids were when I died. I mean it, get to the doctor."
And as quick as she came, she was gone.
Carrie? Carrie?
And I turned the light on, and I felt at that moment that there was 1,000 pounds lifted off of my shoulders. I just knew in my heart.
When Kevin got home from his late shift that morning, Kim nervously told him about the message she'd received from Carrie.
She said she had this dream that Carrie had told her to quit messing around with this lump, to go and have it taken care of.
Kim immediately tracked down a doctor who recommended she undergo a mammogram. The results of that test raised more questions than they answered. Dr. Gargelo explains.
You could easily see that she had some distortion in the outer portion of her right breast, and also had some calcifications that...
The mammogram was soon followed by a biopsy, which confirmed Kim's deepest fear.
Kim, dear, I wish I had better news, but we did find cancer.
Oh my God.
And I just broke down and cried, and all I could think of was my kids. You know, they're...
Bone, liver, and brain scans revealed that the cancer had not spread. A lumpectomy was performed, along with the removal of 21 lymph nodes.
How you doing, Kim?
Good.
Good. I've got some very, very good news for you.
After the surgery, I asked my doctor what would have happened had I not had a mammogram till I was 40, and he said, I don't.
Since her surgery, Kim has been cancer-free for nearly 2 years.
How are you guys?
Because of Carrie, I'll always be here to see my children grow up. I just thank God every day.
Kim's bond with Carrie has not been broken, even by death.
I truly believe that this was a miracle. Miracles happen every day, and this was my miracle.